Hello everyone, and welcome to my video logs or my work logs. I'll be doing a video documentation for my work as a SharePoint administrator in digital consulting. So this is my work now. So what I'm supposed to do, my task is to edit and change site permissions in Microsoft 365 SharePoint Admin Center, and I'll also be editing site permissions as well for in the settings as well of tweaking the settings for OneDrive settings as well as SharePoint settings as well. Sorry for that intrusion. So we'll be tweaking these active sites and then deleted sites. And we'll then scroll down, making some changes as well to settings in sites. All this will be done in the SharePoint Admin Center as directed by my manager in Microsoft 365 on behalf of Nene Labs, a sub-company of digital consulting. So what we do, we work with the employees page. The employees page, employees of Goldman Sachs. Then there are no aliases for this. There are no aliases for this site for the meantime. So what we need to do, we click on membership of these active sites, and then we can add owners. Here we can tweak the permissions of this site. You can tweak the permissions of these sites, but let's add members. So these are the members. So on site owners, we can add site owners. We add let's add a popular as the site owner. Then we close. Then under site members, we already done added site members. We can add e-formal as a site member, then close. Then under site visitors, this site has no was adding visitors, they can view the site. So we can add our guest users, which is Willie Barrow as a site visitor. Able to view the sites. Another way that we can also achieve this is by on the emails opening Teams, delete or view site. You click on the view site to view this site. So we take an exercise patience while this is loading. We wait. Wait while the site loads. Okay, so our site has finally finished loading. Maybe later. So we now have conversations, documents, document libraries. We can also click on new and add a new document library, a new page, post, news post, or a new list. You can add a list. So we can create a blank list from the Excel document or from a blank list from existing. Let's start with a blank list. Say lists digital consulting and Goldman Sachs. This is a list This is a list to show Goldman Sachs inventory in collaboration with digital consulting. Really fast, really fast, really fast. No, I beg. So while this list is being created, we tweak this. Now the list is finished creating. Also, we'll also effect new changes to the OneDrive storage limit for our users and storage limit for um, our users as well as sync, and also tweak the SharePoint site storage limits as well as site creation for new users as well as enable notifications for mobile app users of SharePoint. So while we wait for our users to finish creating our list, you can invite team members. Let's add some team members here. So add some few team members. Add members such as Henry Harris, the customer service representative. Then we close this. Okay. Then let's close this for now. We won't add any item for the meantime. If I wanted to add a new item, be it a document or I won't add anything for now until I'm provided something by my manager. So I'll cancel this for now. So let's go back. It's on that list. We go home. Click on home. These are the new document library. You click on blank library. Call this production team. See, this is for the production team in relation to this collaboration between digital consulting and Goldman Sachs. Show a site navigation, click on create this new site library. Okay. So no, now if you dey fast and you dey spend less, no problem. But I know say boosting never come. So we can upload this to the new library, or we can also a new Word document, or we can also upload a document as well, a folder to this library. Okay, so next thing that we'll do now, so by coming to this gear icon here, we can edit site permissions or apply a site template, site usage, or even change the look. So come to site permissions, click on site permissions, then section change how members can share, yes, expiration. Okay, so for full site owners we have this, then for site members and site visitors, so we can tweak the permissions. Add members to this group. for the full control. So here we can tweak the permissions from member to owner. Let's say he will be owner, and the rest members. Add more members here. Enter the HR manager, click on save. Oh, this will take some time to reflect itself, but we just finished adding some users and tweaking with the site permissions. This will take some time to reflect for more owners to appear here. So for site sharing, change how members can share the site. Site owners and owners can share files and folders on the site. People with edit permissions can share files and folders. So only site owners can share the site. Only the owner that can share the site. So for the site owners as well, you can give them under the permissions tab. You can give site owners. You can also edit who is site owner and who is not site owner, who is members and who is not members. So for site members, you can site members can only read. So site members can only read. Site members as well. Full control. Farmer can only edit. A popular can only edit. Excuse me. Then we can also manage guest expression. Manage. We currently don't have any guests in our organization, so you can also click on advanced permission settings. Yeah, so here you can tweak the permissions here. So under employees members, the SharePoint group, in this we can tweak this further. If we click further, a new popular and call the selected user from this section, or we can even email the user here, or we can also remove this user from the group if you wish to. We won't be doing that. You can tweak the user. Can tweak the user. So that's that now for site permissions. Now what we need to do again is enabling versioning for document library. Also, if we come down to our production team here, and we click on this production team, we click on this gear icon and click on library settings. We can also adjust the versioning. We can click on more library settings. Then for the list name and description, navigation, we can tweak this. Let's open this new tab. And then more importantly, the advanced setting and then the versioning. So the document settings, you can tweak the name. Let's tweak the general settings. Now under the versioning, require content approval for submitted items. You can select yes or no. If you select yes, and so they have been approved. Then under versioning, then what kind of version limit do you want to set? No time limit. So for best practices, we select no time limit. Then draft item security. Then under draft item security, we say who should see draft items in the document library. Only users who can approve item and the author of the item. Okay, then we click on OK and it should be done now. Our settings have been adjusted. Now for permissions for this document library, you can also manage files that are not been checked in as well. Okay, there won't be any need for this. Should this document library be a site? Should this document library be a site assets library? Can tweak this to yes. We select yes since my manager has directed me to. So I'm done carrying out what my manager has directed me to do. I click on OK. Next task that I'm directed to do as a SharePoint administrator, since this is a work log, okay, no files here, no files are checked out. Okay, so what next that we need to do is also adjust our settings to particular to OneDrive and as well as to SharePoint as well. So for our SharePoint storage limit, I'm going to increase this. So let's click on storage limit and increase this to 4000 gigabytes and click on save. Click on save and it has saved. Then we can manage sync settings for OneDrive and SharePoint. So let's enable sync. Allow the sync button on the OneDrive website. Allow syncing only on computers joined to specific domains. You can also block upload of specific file types. Let's see, exe, mp4, mp3. Okay. Then allow syncing only on computers joined to specific domains. Now we need to select the domain. Okay, we will not do this for now because I have not been provided the GUID on a new line. I have not been provided this directory. Enter each Active Directory domain as a GUID on a new line. This is for a hybrid setup, so we won't be doing that for the meantime. So I click on save and it's done. Then the email retention policy, I am tasked to reduce this to 70 days. At least that's like 2 months and done. Allow notifications about, excuse me, file activity. allow notifications. Okay, this is okay. Then for our site SharePoint site storage limit, to change this to manual so that each owner or site owner can specify the specific limits for each size, the specific size limit for each site. I click on save, and I think that's all for now. I finished my task for the day. This is Emmanuel Jide, a Microsoft 365 administrator and SharePoint administrator of Digital Consulting Learning Labs, and a sub company of Learning Labs. And talks up. Thank you so much.